It's Monday night. You know what that means. That means fashion night with my sartorial sluts, Dirk Kennedy and Michaela Dirk. How's it going, guys?
Good.
Good.
How's the weather on either side of the United States? Dirk representing, of course, the East Coast,
Shite.
and Michaela on the West.
Gray. It's very gray today.
Gray
Gray
here.
here
Gray
too.
here. Gray here too.
Look at that.
Crazy. It's a little
Yeah.
humid. It's about 78 degrees, which sounds nice, but it's humid and it's just not been very nice today. For Labor Day. It's Labor Day in the US, so it's a big national holiday.
That's
And
right.
people
First
are off.
Monday of September, right?
I had to wait online at the laundry to drop off my laundry because everybody was doing their laundry, I guess, today.
It was laundry day.
I guess so.
So what
That's
Labor
how
Day
you
is to
celebrate.
get in and do the hard labor with the laundry.
No, everybody was dropping it off.
Well, now you can do the labor that you don't have time to do when you're usually slaving away at your regular laborious job. So
So true. So true.
perfect. One day a year.
That's very nice, man. And what watch are you wearing?
I'm wearing my my Milgauss because I'm wearing a tie today to be in line with the Venice Film Festival.
Good boy. Putting in a little effort.
A little effort, just
I
one.
like the tie.
I like your outfit. You look ready for the red carpet, darling.
That I was trying to go for that. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
I'm wearing the ball blue today.
Gorgeous.
Nice. Looks great. Love that watch.
Thank you.
Love it on you too. Fantastic.
I'm just doing the gold.
There you go. Perfect for the red carpet.
For the red carpet, this is live. This is a live stream. Actually, I should play it, shouldn't I? I paused it there. This is what it looks like right now on Lido.
Oh, to be
Oh.
across the street. My heart is breaking. I wouldn't want to be there for this, I don't think.
I avoid it. I don't go over for it.
Yeah.
Lydia's been there every single day. She's there right now.
She's there now.
I mean, she's not at this. She's not interested in this stuff. She's around the corner where they're showing all the art house movies, and
Sure.
she's having spritz with all the directors of photography and all of that. I think she was seeing 5 movies today.
Wow.
It's
Hey,
just been movies and movies.
Has she seen Megalopolis?
Oh yeah, I'm curious about
I
that.
don't know. I don't
I'd
know.
love to get her take on that. I've read all the reviews, but I would like to speak to somebody that has an eye for film and direction and cinematography to get the
Mhm.
real lowdown on the art as opposed to what popcorn people think,
She
That's a
saw
great
the new Beetlejuice, which she was like, yeah, whatever. It's just nonsense. Then she was telling me about a bunch of films, art house films that she said are well worth seeing. She also wants to try to get into the new Joker, which I think they're premiering it here tomorrow.
Oh,
So, yeah.
that
I
has
don't know
Lady
who's
Gaga
at
in it.
this. Yeah, it's got Lady Gaga, so she's coming into town as well as Joaquin Phoenix.
Oh boy, she'll be.
Yeah, so that's gonna be madness,
Mm,
man.
Goodness.
brother.
Yeah.
So do we know what's up for the jury selection? Do we know the films? I should have looked that up before we did the show. I'm curious.
No, we're not here to talk about the films. We're here to talk.
No,
about
I know, but with films for jury prizes, bring stars on the red carpet. So,
Sure.
I've seen all the heavy hitters. I'm sure you're going to pull them up, and we'll dissect them, and that should be fun.
Yeah,
Always.
we're just going to look at the fashion on there are a few watches, but unfortunately, it's been hard to get all the info needed on the watches yet. It's a little soon, but there's some nice style on the red carpet, and I figured we'd go through it. And we'll get to Cate, and we'll get to Clooney and Brad Pitt and so on. Let's start out with some light fare. These are, I think, mostly French and Italian local talent.
Mm-hmm.
I like a lot of the Venetian classics. Oh, there she is.
Brother.
A lot of the Venetian classics are just simple wear.
Mhm.
You see the way this woman is dressed here. I know she's just an organizer or something, but this is so Venetian to just wear a simple black dress and one little pendant.
Mhm.
They really underdo it in Venice. That's the style. And I see a lot of women covering their bust all the way up to the neck, just like this woman is doing. I see a lot of women dressed like that here in Venice. Yeah,
It's demure.
it is. Let's get on to Kate. Seeing as she's getting out of the car, we'll go straight in.
I like her up too. Looks good. Oh well, this is good.
Now she has a few different outfits. Here she's wearing Armani Privé.
Armani Privé, of course. That's her go-to.
Well, her body is crazy. She looks amazing.
Amazing. She's
55 years old.
Wow, does she look? Her arms are gorgeous. Look at that. No signs of age on her. She's got a little bit of wet dog, but she always kind of does. Well, speaking of the wet dog,
Patti Smith. I've been looking for a photo. There's a photo of us with Patti Smith. She came up to us after a show.
Oh wow,
Bonnaroo, and she was like, "I need a photo with you guys. You guys are going to be the next big thing." There's a photo of us somewhere with Patti Smith in the middle. They met on the red carpet, which is really cute. This famous concert pianist. What's her name? The Hungarian one. Mm-hmm. They're flying through a lot of stuff here.
Yeah, that's kind of fun though to just kind of breeze through. She looks great.
She does. Reminds me of a stewardess a little bit.
Yeah, like an old-timey flight attendant. Yeah, I love it. I'm sure that's not what she was going for.
Yeah,
but
definitely unusual, but
yeah, that looks
she
like
pulls
an
it
Indian
off.
wedding.
It's very fashiony. Yeah,
that's a train wreck.
That is pretty bad.
That is somebody's granny's old carpet or drapes.
It's a little dumpy, isn't it?
Dumpy. Oh boy! Wow.
They're flying through them on this.
How much does she cost tonight?
Yeah, right.
Isabelle Huppert, okay, and Balenciaga Couture.
Balenciaga. Who the hell is wearing Balenciaga anymore?
They all are again. It's
they're all back.
They're all back to it.
They move on in 2 days past anything.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. The store around the corner has been empty since that whole scandal. I never see anybody in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess the regular people are sick of it, but the celebrities still get paid.
Celebrities are still getting paid.
Yeah.
I've never seen this Poppy Delevingne broad before, and she's everywhere here right now.
Oh, she should put some clothes on.
She's been around, but I just feel like she's not that relevant. That's all.
Oh
gosh.
She's too much, man.
God. Wow.
Is it bad of me to say, like, when you wear sunglasses on the red carpet, take them off. Your face is
and that's coming from you. A sunglasses.
She's really with him. Oh my lord!
She might have got a bad facelift and is trying to hide it.
That could be true. She could have had a blepharoplasty.
Taylor Russell. This
is totally inappropriate for this event. Sorry.
This is couture.
Yeah, but it just looks ridiculous.
It looks ridiculous. It's just too much.
Wow, you guys are coming in hard. We're flying through them. We'll double back. I have other stuff.
He looks great. Defoe looks great.
Willem Dafoe
looks great. Oh, that's a Slinky Halstony number, isn't it? Wow.
I like the lion's mane hair.
Yeah.
See, that's not wet dog. That's like lion's mane.
yeah, it's a lion's mane. It's very Dion von Furstenberg, isn't it?
Yes.
Very, very much Dion.
This is the most Italian
looking girl. Yeah. She's got. Look at her eyes. My God,
that's
she's
the Italian goddess. Look.
What is she doing?
Winona was there.
What
is she doing? School marm in the
we'll come back
era.
to her. Jenna Ortega, of course. Let me see if I can find my tabs with the two of them.
Never wear red on the red carpet, kids. Never.
Yeah, that's not a good idea.
You're right. That's so.
Never.
She's just not working.
She looks like carpet.
She looks like the rest of the carpet.
Yeah, she's not popping.
I don't like the midriff cutout
either. Me neither. It's athletic. I don't like it.
Yeah,
what is with this? She looks like she's in some Victorian era horror film. Oh God, Winona. We're trying. We're trying. What is that?
You see, I have a couple of. There's a lot of different clips here. This is what Jenna was. You don't like that midriff cut?
I don't. No. I don't think it's necessary.
No,
I think if it was covered in the front and then it had the open back, it would look a lot classier.
Agreed.
It just looks too like trendy.
It's athletic to me. It looks like because she could have got that at Lululemon and put some stuff on top of it. Looks athletic.
Yeah.
Also, she is in some kind of period Victorian era shebang.
Maybe
Wednesday. She's dressing the part.
I think that's the Wednesday.
Oh, that was Wednesday, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Addams Family stuff.
Yeah.
She did that, and she's in the new Beetlejuice, right?
Yeah, right.
And other than that, she's just done some small.
I think this is cute.
Shows.
Sorry.
Well,
I
yeah.
like her.
Well,
Okay.
she looks good. But
Oh, is
for me, the
that?
dress is
Oh,
enough.
look at Catherine O'Hara looking banging
Catherine
in that.
O'Hara.
Look
Yeah.
at that.
She's back
Oh,
in
wow.
she's in Beetlejuice, of course. So now she's in
Oh,
Beetlejuice too.
with
Opposite
Michael Keaton. Look at them showing up. Blue tux, that teen shawl collar. That dress fits her like a glove. Wow, I'm so
Those
impressed.
the
She's-
it looks like a broken Brillo pad at the top though. Like
Yeah,
it's
it's a
like
little weird.
completely
It's
broken
a
up.
little
It's
Tim
kind of
Burton.
witchy. Yeah,
Yeah.
she kind of looks witchy to me.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I love her. I adore her. She's amazing. However,
Yeah, she's
she
fun.
got old early. She
Mhm.
she doesn't have the kind of skin that really aged very well. So you have to be very careful with what you wear. And I think she's doing it. Oh, that is just
That is
The
horrible.
boots. What? Those boots. That's never been done. I
I've
don't
never
know.
been
That's
into that
crazy.
kind of model, the androgynous weird model. You don't know
yeah.
if it's a skinny boy or a fading woman or what it is. I've never been like that. I've never been into that.
Boy.
Heroin chic.
Back to Winona again. She is so awkward in all the interviews, man. She just doesn't know how to interview.
She doesn't. Well, she's a weirdo. She's
Yeah.
truly a weirdo.
Look at the face on
A
Jenna.
talented actress and a very beautiful girl under all that weirdness. She's a very beautiful girl.
Jenna?
No, Winona Ryder's a beautiful girl.
You know who this is?
No.
That is Sveva Alviti. That is, remember, I have it here. Remember I went to Lisbon, to Portugal with this girl,
Yes.
Ara,
Yes.
and she was talking fashion and all of that.
Okay.
That's her sister.
Oh, wow.
That's so cool.
That's her big sister.
Okay.
Sveva. She represents Armani here in Italy.
Okay. Oh, wow. She's wearing it for sure.
Yeah.
Camille Coutinho and Dior.
And you know who else showed up as well? Look, Sigourney.
Sigourney Weaver. I
Oh,
love her.
She is 6'1".
Yeah. Yeah, she's a big lady.
Very tall
She
woman.
as well. She's got a little bit of a, and she's dressing age appropriately too. She's got a two-piece dress. Looks
Yeah.
good.
Let's take another look. I have some tabs here. There's Fava as well. I pulled up.
Wow,
doing
that's
more
astonishing. Look at
Yeah.
that. That is astonishing.
Her sisters dressed her several times, but then she went off to do the Hollywood thing.
Wow,
That is
Yeah.
really pretty.
that is so
Truly
pretty.
just very feminine, very pretty.
So beautiful. I mean, it kind of looks like a negligee from the 50s or 60s, but
It looks like something that yeah, no, definitely a
Fredericks
little
of
old fashioned.
Hollywood. You know, it's got that old Hollywood sexy glamour. The flow is beautiful. The cut is beautiful. The draping.
The flow
is
reminds me of a
absolutely-
Grace Kelly
Yeah.
esque dress.
She's
Very
kind of
pretty.
a hard-looking woman in the face. I think Sarah's a prettier girl between the two of them, honestly.
She's so thin. She's so rake thin. You know,
Yeah.
she's not doing herself any favors in that department by being that skinny. You know, it's crazy. It's very
Yeah.
bony, but you know what? The dress is magnificent, though.
That's her career.
Yeah.
Let's move over to Nicole. She was right here next door. My God, the security was all over the place. Wasn't it? I swear the president was going to town.
That corset is making her look a little scary. Just a little
The
bit.
dress is wearing her. That's why she's not wearing the dress.
Almost hip bones underneath. That's
She has
part of the
n-
corset, but oh, that's a
yeah.
little scary.
She has
She's just
no
so
hips
thin.
whatsoever. She's so emaciated. And they're trying to accentuate the bodice there by accentuating it with all those frills. And it's very odd. I find her to be so off-putting lately. With you know, she's trying to be so sexy and alluring, and meanwhile, she just looks like a space alien with all that plastic surgery. It's just so doesn't even look like the same actress we grew to love. That dress is not doing her any. Look how that the eighth grade boy hips so small. It's just ill-fitting. She should have brought the black.
This
up to
woman
the
is 6
waistline.
foot, by the way.
Oh, she's gigantic.
Yeah.
She's at the Excelsior. They should have brought the color up to the
How many
waistline.
times have we walked up that thing there?
I know, a million times.
How many times have we got that
I
on
get
the
so melancholy every time I see it because it's my happiest place I've ever been in my life.
It's your Disneyland.
It is. It's my happy place.
Yeah.
It's my happy place. And when you leave it, you just stare at it as it disappears in the distance. It's just so. It's a magical. It's like a mini lagoon that you out of nowhere just pops up this palace. And you're amazed by it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Two.
her plastic surgery settled in a bit. This is the best hair and makeup I've seen on her in a while.
Her eyebrows look a bit evil or something now. They've raised at the edges or something.
At this point,
it
they're
could be the
probably at her
eyelash.
hairline. So she's probably got to paint those on because they're probably non-existent anymore. But that dress is so weird.
The dress is weird, and one of the things I don't like about it is that it literally looks like dead scab. That's what it looks like to me. And like the texture looks like dead skin.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
If I was her age and I looked that pretty, I would be very grateful. So she still looks, to me, she looks pretty. But yes, she does not look like the same person because that's what fillers and surgery does. It definitely morphs you, but and yes, she's got like really skinny, sharp features, and then her, like you're saying, her eyebrows are so sharp and everything. It's kind of intense. But yeah, she's kind of going for the alluring look.
Yeah, I see what you're saying now about that. It looks like that they captured a bunch of monarch butterflies and just skinned them and made a dress out of it.
Look at Banderas next.
I'm telling Peter.
Yeah. I know.
Oh my God, she's 7 inches taller than him.
That's like crazy.
Wow, yeah.
And he looks fantastic. Perfect shoes, perfect cut of a tuxedo. Is that a pale blue shirt? Is he doing that? Wow.
I think he's wearing a Monaco right there. I've been trying to figure it out. Yeah, good, fitting, very fitting.
Antonio Banderas is just always looks great.
At least this co-star, apparently, what is the name of the movie? No, it's Baby Girl. It's like Shame, with Michael Fassbender. She's an nymphomaniac. He has a crazy affair with a much younger man, and he's playing that much younger man.
She just did a movie about that. This is her second movie in a row where she's macking on a younger guy. Oh boy.
Macking. Oh my gosh.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Yeah, she's taking some sexual roles. It does kind of go along with what you're saying. Is she's trying to bring back her sexiness and being alluring.
Yeah, she should just get a better doctor and lay off the stuff. I mean, she's looking great. I bet you in the still photography, she looks great. Her skin looks good. Whatever she's done is settled a bit. It's looking a bit more like her, but the dress is a horror show. It looks like a horror show.
Yeah,
I hate it. Especially maybe some kind of chain around the waist to give it a little, accent. Just you're right. It looks like
well, if she's doing the nymphomaniac movie, she could do like a spiky chains, like a spike ball around her.
Let's move on to the funnest guys of the past few days. I'm going to play their red carpet entrance in a minute, and boy, do they have a lot of fun. They really know how to work the crowd. But this is how they arrived to the Excelsior. A lot of change of outfits for a lot of these people.
Why not?
But it was very, very hot the other day when they were arriving. So they went, I think Brad went for a t-shirt there under his jacket.
That jacket is everything. Oh my God.
Which one? I like
both of them. But I mean, obviously George is looking impeccable. That suit is murder.
Oh,
it is.
That's gorgeous.
It's gorgeous. Look at that thing. But you got to admit, Brad in that palest of blues with the extra wide lapel, looking so charming. The two of them, they're the most likable guys. Everybody's team Brad.
Wait till you see the fun they had. My God, they really get into it. They're not afraid at all. By the way, just to mention a watch, I've got 100 tabs open here. You have to bear with me. It would seem that Brad was wearing a original Patek Philippe, one of the very first Calatravas, the 2526 in rose gold on the full gold bracelet. It was kind of hard to find an example.
Wow.
It looks so good. It looks so good on. That's the perfect piece for his outfit.
Yeah.
It's basically this watch, but it's it's got the full gold bracelet.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Magnificent.
Oh.
His new girlfriend is would appear she's a jeweler. So maybe she hooked him up with that watch. I don't know. I'm toying with that idea.
Since he can't ever pay attention to who he's endorsing at any given moment.
Right, exactly.
Poor Breitling.
So these lads, yes, let me get to the big.
They just look like they're having the best time ever.
This is when you're gonna.
No one wears a tuxedo like George Clooney. No one does it. He's old Hollywood in every way, shape, and form.
I wanted to ask you about Brad's flares.
Yeah, well, it's a thing. I don't particularly care for that, but He's playful.
It makes him look a little feminine. I'm not gonna lie. It's a little giving like Ellen DeGeneres, like a little bit of lesbian-esque, but it's okay. It's also because he's so he's also so pretty that doesn't help. But the thing is, he pulls it off because he's so confident with it. That's one of those things. Yeah. I would not prescribe most men to try on pants like that even.
Harry Styles could pull that off, and Brad. That's about it. Everyone else should try to dress like George.
At a certain point, George says to him, he goes, hey, we should sit among the photographers. Okay, you go on that side, I'll go on this side. And they run off and sit among all the photographers on either side.
I like that they're actually having fun. Yeah,
I was watching it live the other day, and I was like, look at these lads just fucking joking around, man. So funny.
Break the rules a little. It's fun. Like,
look, this he runs off. He goes, you go. All right, I'll take that side. You take that side. And he just jumps in with the whole crowd. It's so funny.
Wow, that's terrific.
Yeah,
and giving them the time of their life, the photographer, the Pitts.
Yeah, my God, yeah, wonderful.
Nice memory for everyone. You know, it's funny. My friend told me that her dad tried to argue with her when she said that George Clooney was attractive. He said, "No, he's not." And I said, "You don't.
He's insane.
He just doesn't get it. He doesn't see it. Like just because George Clooney, he's not a pretty boy.
No, he's
like
a man.
Masculine. He's a man. It's so specific. A lot of guys think the epitome of male beauty was like Zac Efron in his early 20s. It's not. It's not.
Because that's all they can admit to, because they can notice the feminine
looks like
beauty.
A feminine, yeah.
But like
these two security guards are going fucking, they were arguing all night. They're from different departments, clearly, and they're freaking out at each other and so on about the timing of opening the doors. This is
sponsored by Lexus.
He looks cranky, doesn't he?
Exactly. And this is his new squeeze now.
Okay.
She's a little horsey looking to me.
Well, I mean, the dress is pretty.
She speaks 5 languages.
Maybe he actually likes her.
Well, I have.
She looks age appropriate.
She's pretty. She is definitely pretty. Just when she's on the red carpet, you see all these other model-esque beauties. It's easy to notice flaws, but she's definitely. If she was walking on the street, she's pretty.
Yeah, let me. Her name is Inés de Ramón.
Okay, she's from Spain.
I think she's multilingual, dynamo, diverse, impressive background with both history, business, history and business and jewelry. Earned her Bachelor of Business Administration, University de Genève.
Wow.
Fluent in 5 languages: English, Spanish, French, Italian.
Amal has rubbed off on him. He's looking for his Amal.
Right, that's what I was thinking.
That's so clever. Wow.
I think that's what she's very Amal.
Yeah.
Because she's international. She's not necessarily the perfect poster beauty. She's kind of, she's from kind of education royalty. She speaks Spanish, Francais, Italiano.
She's wife material.
She's wifey, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She's kind of high class. And I reckon maybe what are those loafers? I want those fucking loafers.
I want those. Look at that. The pants are a bit baggy, but I love the houndstooth, though. You know what, Brad Pitt? He just puts on a burlap sack and it looks like, I want that. He's just so cool.
But she's stylish and sophisticated, too. I mean, this is, I think you're onto something there.
Yeah. Well, he sees what it's done for George.
Right. He's taking a leave. Yeah. George maybe pulled him aside one time over a couple of tequilas and said, listen, man, you've gotten it out of your system. It's time to find yourself a top shelf, high class woman.
She looks great there. I mean, I saw George and Amal walking in and she was drop dead in that orange outfit. I don't know if you have a copy of that.
Oh, yeah, we're getting to it.
Oof. Oh, my God. Oh, she looks great. That ring is crazy. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So getting back to this is the red carpet again. So I was shocked. I didn't know about that. Apparently they've been dating since 2022.
Okay, good for him. He deserves a little happy after that wench living through that hell. That must have been that marriage. Oh
now God. She came at the very beginning and she left. She was just staying around the corner. and she left before he arrived. They had it all mapped out.
Angelina Jolie.
Yeah.
Angelina, yeah.
They're still deeply in court over the Miraval Champagne estate. It's really a bone of contention in their divorce. They're not divorced.
Not fully?
No.
Wow.
It's contingent on she sold 50% of the Miraval estate to a Russian oligarch, and he
now watch this. Watch this. Out he jumps. Out comes George to open the door.
Look at George.
Because he's a fucking gentleman.
Because he's a
class.
gent. Oh no. Oof. Oh God in heaven's name.
Wow. There's nothing better. That's
lemon chiffon.
Beautiful.
Wow.
And that is not wet
They're
dog
calling
hair.
it butter yellow or butter lemon yellow or something.
Sure.
Sweet holy God.
That is
I like her in light colors.
Me too.
I haven't seen that very often. Very flattering.
Very flattering. Well, she's got a ridiculous body. Look at her hair. Looks great. Oh my Lord in heaven. And she's a rocket scientist.
Yeah, she's a humanitarian lawyer. She investigates human rights violations around the world, including the Gaza Strip. Everybody was complaining, where's Amal? Where's Amal? Why hasn't she got something to say about it? Because she's a lawyer and she's keeping her cards close to her chest.
Of course, yeah.
And then she came out with the ICJ. I mean, that was ballsy, man. That's a real lawyer right there. Fucking fantastic. So he's wearing, I'm trying to figure out what watch he's wearing. I have a couple of close-ups and I want the audience to help me trying to figure out. Obviously, it's going to be an Omega. Look at her back and her arms. She's in the gym every single day, right?
She's
no doubt.
An outrage. Everything about her is just
and they have such chemistry. It's just
they're
beautiful
in love.
to see.
You can see it.
Yeah, it's so beautiful to see that with a long-term couple. Just
one of the cameramen
chemistry.
fell over.
Yeah, I saw that clip.
It was all over the news today.
Look at her. Oh my God. What is that made out of? Gossamer and fantasies. Wow. It's just incredible.
There's the watch, guys. I don't know if anybody already spots what it is.
Oh, is it a world timer?
It looked like that for a second, but I think it's just a DeVille.
Oh, it could be.
I think it's a white
perfect choice
DeVille.
if it is.
Yeah, for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's so splendid I watched it all live, and like they walk in with their ladies, they take some photos, and then they send their ladies in, and the two of them, Brad and George, stay on the red carpet and do all the signing and all that nonsense. And they really did a lot of it. Like, good for them. Like, they really gave the audience what they were looking for. These people are standing around for hours and hours waiting for them to arrive,
And Quentin Tarantino just recently said that George Clooney's not a movie star anymore. I beg to differ with him.
Bullshit.
Okay, well, Quentin Tarantino, when's the last time he's made a decent movie? And I'm a huge fan of his
Inglourious
movies.
Basterds.
I watched the Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
I wasn't as crazy about it as everybody else was.
I was not.
Yeah.
And I did have high hopes, but it's just like he had a star-studded cast, and I think like maybe he thought that was enough. But
It had a lot of holes in it. I did like The Hateful Eight, though. I did. I thought it was interesting.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
There were some good performances in there. Jennifer Jason Leigh was brilliant in it.
And they had Ennio Morricone doing the
and
soundtrack.
he won the Oscar for it finally. Yeah. This was the woman that tamed the ultimate movie star playboy. She just put a dagger in his heart. He claimed he would never marry because he was married to Martin Balsam's daughter, Talia Balsam, early in his career. She's now married to John Slattery from Mad Men. And she has been for 30 years. And they're the best of friends. They divorced very amicably. And he just said, I'm not the marrying kind, until he met her.
Because she's top shelf, man.
Yeah.
This is the level that you go for when you're bloody George Clooney. Brad looks a little uncomfortable at certain points. I don't know what it is. Maybe he had an argument with a girlfriend or something on his way. But eventually they kind of split up and then do all of this crap, you see. And they really get their teeth into it. A lot of these stars arrive and they're too cool for school, and they won't walk over to the crowd. They won't take photos. But God bless the pair of them.
Yeah.
Now, Brad is 60 years old and George is 63. I mean, come on.
Wearing it as best as one could wear it.
How could a person look like that at 63? It's just fucking wrong, man.
They don't make movie stars like them anymore.
No,
they really
They don't.
And social media has changed the game so much because there's such a parasocial relationship people have because of these celebrities having Instagrams and posting all the time, or, you know, obviously they're usually being posted for, but there used to be mystery a little bit, and you would just get little like peeks into their life. And that just had such an allure to it. It was so, it was just mysterious, and now it's just very different. So it's cool to see these big stars still shining like this. It's just it will never be done again. I don't.
Yeah,
think.
they're real stars. There. You know, yesterday on yesterday on my show, I mentioned how, you know, when we used to take photographs with a film camera, we were taking memories. We were taking snapshots of a period of time that we would cherish. Now, with the advent of everybody having cameras in their pockets, we take zillions of photographs that are made to be consumed, digested, and shat out, because they're not memories anymore. They're just memes for now, for instant. And all these new celebrities that are coming in, some of them will hopefully rise to the top, but there's such a glut of celebrity now, the pseudo celebrityism, and these guys are true movie stars. They're movie stars in the old school way. People care about what's going on in their lives. You know, people who are on Instagram and stuff, some of them will rise to the top, like I said, but most of them will be forgotten next week or the week after. You know, it's whoever's next. So, you know, it's all about now. This is forever. These guys are forever Hollywood. It's just it's a shame that, but you know, time marches on.
Let me get my photos up on the screen. Oh my God, there's so many tabs up here right now. It's fucking nuts.
Well, hit us with your best shot.
Yeah, like let's see if we can figure this out. I'm gonna pick the best one that I've got here. All right, this is a good one. I'll share that over. Actually, I'll just dump it over there. What do you think?
Oh,
now it was kind of reflecting like it was pink or something. This, of course, is the Patek, the original Calatrava that we mentioned earlier. What is that? What is that, audience? Is that a DeVille? Because of that, see that second ring on the inside there?
Yes, that's the most.
He's wearing a DeVille Prestige. That's what that is.
That's what I thought it was, a Prestige, but I can't find one that's pink. Is it just kind of? Is it something? Is it rose gold that's reflecting pink?
Could be the red carpet that's happening.
Oh,
that's a good point.
Yeah. Okay.
It looks like a Prestige to me.
It does to me too. Let's see.
Because that's the one that instantly reminds me of having that extra ring there. There you go.
Like, is it?
Yeah,
well,
I think
it's white. It's white gold. It's like this one. You know, it's not a rose gold.
Go up to the top one that has the extra ring. Go to the first one at the very, very top, the far left, yeah, and see what versions are available. See, that looks like it could be it.
You reckon?
Yeah, could be. Does look to have Roman numerals on it. Does look that way. And that's such a faraway shot.
The hands definitely look a little thick, but then again, it could be the specific model.
I mean, he's also George, so he could say, "Hey, Reynold, I'm doing something for Venice. Can I have this, this, and this?"
Yeah. Though he tends to just grab whatever's in his collection. I've seen him with the Aquaterra a lot.
It could be a watch that's not out yet.
I think you're right. I think it's reflecting the red carpet. Yeah. I never thought about that. Wow.
That's probably what red would look
Look at his wedding ring. Nice and simple.
Simple,
modest. Yeah.
He has tanned hands. He always has got great hands, big hands. It's always
tanned. He's got sallow skin. His skin is always great, you know.
Great.
Okay, let's look at more Cate, because she was changing a little. put into different outfits. This is outrageous. Oh my God. I always think that's very nice. Like when your bosom isn't too heavy, but you just show a little, like that's very classic.
It's very aristocratic of her.
Yeah.
This feels a little, I mean, she looks amazing. Okay, the open back definitely makes it a little more fancy. I was going to say it looks a little like office wear, but well, obviously it's like suit, but.
Is this also Armani Privé? She tends to stick with that.
I like the shoulder pads, actually.
Yeah,
I
could do without the gold button, but I like everything else. Her hair is done appropriately. Beautiful little short cuffs. Oh, she's got a whole thing of pearls going down.
I think it's dark. Is it dark green? Is it catching the light there? Is it a deep, deep green?
I mean, it looks to be that, but that could be Klieg lights doing that too. I mean, they're probably being baked by lights on that carpet.
Right.
And what
Very cool, right?
And she's obviously got a new film to promote. Do we know what it is? I mean, she's an event usually.
Disclaimer. It's called.
Disclaimer. Okay.
I think it's green. I think I'm seeing green.
Could be.
It's just like a deep, deep velvet green or something.
Yeah, she's another movie star.
She
looks perfect, classic. Timeless.
At 55, guys.
Amazing.
Holy moly. Yeah.
I don't like the bob cuts parted in the middle. That's very like 2020, because they started telling women that side parting your hair makes you look older or millennial, even though it's such a classic thing to do. So everyone's parting the hair in the middle. But when you have this short bob, I don't know, it just feels very like. And then the way it's very like just left the Utah hairdresser kind of. You know what I'm saying?
You know what it reminds me of?
Things.
It reminds me of when a woman has very long hair and decides to cut it one day in anger, or as a protest or something. And she just broke up with her boyfriend. She grabs her hair and grabs the scissors and just cuts it right in the middle.
Well, that's at least she stopped there. At least she stopped there. I've known women to just cut it so short at 2 a.m. and the next day I'm like, oh, what did you do? You can't get it back.
Yeah,
right. It's just hair, it'll grow. Yeah, in 6 years. Goodness.
Yeah.
I like when she had more of the side part. It was kind of straightened with her next outfit. But this dress, it reminds me of a bandage dress, which I don't usually like. I think bandage dresses feel very like Russian prostitute from the 2000s. But here, because it's so long and elegant, and just looks like panels more than the bandage thing. And then she has this interesting chain jewelry thing just to give it a little bit of something unique without being too just over the top crazy. She looks good, honestly.
By the way, I was walking with Liddy through the center last night. We went over to have a drink in the piazza. We passed Ristorante da Evo, which is where they had their famous dinner when they got, when they were married. And we passed it, it was totally closed. I was like, oh, that's surprising. This photo is about 2 hours after. They got the whole restaurant to themselves.
You should have photoshopped yourself in that photo.
Yeah.
Just not said anything.
The eagle-eyed Brian _84 says it is the DeVille tourbillon in 43 canopus gold on leather strap.
Oh my God.
Great call. I didn't see the tourbillon in the last shot. I didn't see that either, but the ring looks correct and the color looks correct.
The case too was pretty specific with the way the strap went into the case and the lugs there.
True.
So
we'll take another look at it. But thanks for
you might have found
possibly solving that.
I don't. Let me see about that. Remove this because I've got my email here. I want to be careful.
Now we're all like, which one was George wearing?
No, I think you might. That was an excellent guess, but I don't see a tourbillon in the center.
I don't see the tourbillon either. No, there is no tourbillon. No.
That was
and the ring is very thick. The ring is very kind of thick there.
Let's see that tourbillon again one more time. If you can share that over.
Yeah, It's not that.
No, it is not that
No.
watch.
But look at the
Is
way
it?
the hour and the minute hands are underneath the tourbillon. God,
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's
it's
interesting.
only $224,000. 800.
Not bad for a tourbillon.
He even found a good color that looks similar to the photo. You did pretty good. Good work.
Yeah, good. It's good. It was a great idea. It was great. Great witch hunt.
That was the closest.
Yeah.
So let's move over to Angelina. I don't know if I have her on the red carpet. I'm sure I can find that. But the interesting thing is that she wore Maria Callas's Cartier Pantier brooch.
Yeah. Has
original.
anyone seen the clip, the trailer from that film?
I've seen it.
Her new film
There's the
coming out?
brooch.
It's
It looks
horrific.
fucking painful.
Painful. So bad.
They're
Looks like
saying
we
they're saying it's like the worst of the trilogy because it was Jackie and
Yes. Spencer.
Yeah. Spencer. Anyway, she's wearing this is not a copy. This is the original Maria Callas brooch. I don't know how she can play Maria Callas, but whatever. It's
And
star
apparently
power.
she's singing in the film. I'm like, huh?
Nah.
Nah, but she says she is. I'm
How
like,
is she
wow.
playing that woman?
How can you play Callis?
You know who
I'm
could play
excited to
that
see
woman?
what they do.
Yeah, check it out. I mean,
that's wild. Yeah.
Controversial. No, it's not controversial, but hot take. Angelina looks so much better with brown hair. Blonde just makes her look so fried, and she just looks so good as a light sandy brunette. I don't like the blonde at all.
Not a fan.
Not that she cares what I think.
She just seems like so difficult.
Just when there's a good brunette, just leave it. You know, not everyone has to be blonde.
Well, you know, as we get older, our hair should get a little bit lighter, so it takes the pain away from whatever things nature's doing to our skin. And she's probably doing that. I don't know if she's had anything done. She still looks like her.
Yeah, she does. She looks pretty good.
Yeah, she doesn't look like she's had any kind of major surgical upheavals.
Yeah, she's always seemed to just age as she is. And I like to see that, to be honest. I like to see that. It's pretty rare these days. So
There's some interesting jewelry that was on the red carpet. Whoopsie-daisy.
I don't know.
Jewelry with very, very light complexions. I always think jewelry is real fucking dangerous. You know, you can just wash out your complexion even more. I think
it sparkles. You don't.
Yeah. Oh yes, she was here too, with her dreamy eyes, her bedroom
What on earth
eyes.
is that? What is she wearing?
She
what
just
on
grabbed
earth
some
is
napkins from the table on
It's
her way
from
out.
Ross. I saw it one time. I don't know.
I don't know.
That doesn't look good. I'm sorry. That's
Get
an
a
interesting
stylist.
watch, though. What is she? Is she wearing a watch?
And it isn't just. It's De Beers. It's just a
It's just
bracelet.
diamonds.
Oh,
Yeah.
that would have been nice.
This is all De Beers.
How about some Van Cleef or some Piaget, ladies? How about if you want to rock the combo watch and fine jewelry? How about some of that? Why are we not seeing more of that?
This is interesting. You guys were talking about danglies the other day.
Did he forget to take the Q-tips out of his ear?
Oh my gosh.
What is that?
That is so quick. That's exactly a Q-tip. That is a Q-tip.
Hideous.
Camila Mendes, who is she? She's wearing Bulgari. She wearing a Bulgari watch? No, she's not. She's wearing a kind of a Serpenti, but there's no watch.
Oh,
not a whole lot of
she's
watches
from
this
Riverdale
year.
or something.
Yeah.
What is going on there? She in
That's
Black Swan?
It's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sophie Wilde.
Something.
So now her.
Yeah.
It's great skin though. Oh my god.
Interesting stuff. Let me pull up some more. So there's that.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
This thing is priceless.
I'm sure it is. It's
You know what I mean?
She was.
She has a very elegant style, I have to say. She's just one day just switched into super elegant outfits and then stuck with it.
I'm sure a gift from Ari, right? Probably.
Probably.
You know?
Then Jude Law showed up.
God, did he get so handsome as he got older? He was so pretty as a boy, and now he's just such a man. He's looking great. Looks like he's ready for the Lido.
Terrific. He does, doesn't he?
So Lido, look at him. Man,
yeah,
great. And you know what? I don't know if he's had any help in the scalp department, but he's been losing the same amount of hair since he's 25, and it hasn't gone anywhere. So good for him.
Just stop.
I like this Venice casual vibe.
Yeah, it's great.
Richard Gere came along. He kept his jacket off.
Gere,
because everyone was fucking melting. So he puts his jacket on a little later. I have a different clip of it, but also very generous with the crowd. I just think that's cool, you know.
His hair looks great.
Old school movie star.
I love that white hair, like nice.
Yeah, he's one of the ultimate silver foxes. Always, you know. Okay, nice. Oh, yeah, it's hot. Look at it. You can see he's schwitzing. Oof. Yeah.
Looks good though.
Yeah,
the man is what is he, 80?
He's close to 80, yeah.
Goodness.
Shit.
Yeah.
I look like that when I'm fucking 80.
And you know, he doesn't have that Robert De Niro hunch over. You know, you see these guys that they start to lose their posture. He still looks athletic, but he's always been super duper lean and fit. And you know, and always a favorite. The ladies have always loved Richard. Oh, look at this crazy ensemble. Wow.
Can't remember which day this was. Whoops. Back here. Different days going on. The second day, red carpet. You have a lot of interesting models. This is when she showed up with this song. Nice.
It's very Coco Chanel, even though it's not Chanel, it's Armani Privé, but it's in the style of, 1940s glamour.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Don't wear red on the red carpet.
This was an interesting one. That is Sacha Baron Cohen.
It isn't. Come on.
It is, because you see him getting out of the car in a different clip. And I'm like, what is she doing standing with him? Because politically, the two of them are opposites.
Yeah.
You know, but I guess they're just leaving aside all that.
Yeah, once again, I'm with Michaela on the midriffs. Unnecessary. I know it's summertime. Look at that's pretty. Looks simple and pretty. Oh, that's
it's trying too hard to be sexy.
Oh, I love
the sexiness comes through. You don't need to do the midriff on this fancy event.
Oh,
maybe if you're going to the club, but come on.
Yeah.
Oh,
no, that's not.
Is that Steve Buscemi's daughter?
Might be. I've never seen another Buscemi.
One of the ugliest men in the world produced a beautiful woman like that. Wow,
she's beautiful.
He is
goodness.
One of the ugliest.
I don't know. Buscemi could be from South Italy. You know.
Yeah. He's probably Neapolitan. This just looks like the mafia showed up. Miriam Leone. That's just elegant, classy. Look at the diamonds. Oof. Fendi is always an interesting choice because you don't see a lot of people wearing it, but when you do, it's a statement piece. It exudes old school Italian elegance. And I love this look. I think it's very sexy.
What's this? They don't have it now. There's Patti Smith again. Hey, she's a rock legend. She can't do anything.
This was very odd. And I couldn't believe it was Eva Herzigova. When I saw it, I went, oh my God, get some cream rinse. And, where she looks like she's dancing at the Cheetah tonight or in Vegas. This just looks like Cirque du Soleil extra. What was she thinking?
It looks like it was made in a Chinese sweatshop.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
It's leggings. It's a onesie. She's wearing a onesie with like a like a really tacky Donatella style kind of gilding on the outside. Etro for Walford. Yeah. Okay. Wow.
So this is an example of wanting to pull off that lion's mane that other lovely lady did pull off. Yeah, this isn't it. This is pure electric chair vibes. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Now
she's got.
It's really messy in the back as well.
She's tall. She's thin. She knows she has model-esque looks. And she did too much. That's the thing. She did too much. She really just wanted to stand out, and it looks a bit vulgar. It really does.
It's vulgar. The whole outfit is vulgar.
It's vulgar. I don't like the loincloth. I'm sorry.
When's the last time you ever heard anything? The last time I heard is when she got divorced from the drummer from Bon Jovi, Tico Torres. They had a big, terrible, very expensive divorce. That's the last I ever heard of her. And there she is.
I
She's
know
doing
nothing
something.
about her.
Oh, Ava Herzegova. She was a huge model in the 90s.
I know her
Yeah.
name, and I know she was
Yeah.
a big model, but I
Yeah.
don't know anything about her life.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so here's
Oh,
Angelina.
here we go. It is faux fur.
This was
ladies and
like the
gentlemen.
second day, and they got her the hell out of here before he arrived with George. So, and she, man, in all the interviews, she carries it, dude. Oh, she's going on about her hurt and her pain and all of this stuff that
You're
she carried.
rich. Shut up.
She's a woman. I don't know what you expect. The men are just like, I don't want anyone to know.
No one's
anything.
on her team. No one is on team Angie. Everyone's on team Brad. Everyone picked him over her.
Well,
she's got a lot.
Just to point out, again, she's really wearing that elegant old money kind of look. I like it.
Great. She looks great. Look.
It might even look a little
absolutely
old-fashioned,
beautiful woman.
But she's pulling it off.
It's faux fur, which I commend her for.
Gorgeous.
She's insanely beautiful.
Really gorgeous.
And the dress is just, it's outrageous. Old Hollywood. She looks great. Amazing.
Yeah.
What age is she? 50? 48?
Yeah,
50?
she's 50 probably.
48, 49.
Yeah.
She's immaculate. Come on.
Yeah, she's a beauty. She's one of the classic beauties. She is.
Yeah.
And she's a terrific actress.
This is her co-star.
Not in the new one. This guy just looks like a Guido who makes a pizza in a Brooklyn. Oh boy. That is just.
That's her co-star.
How can you stuff the calzone? He's stuffed into that way too tight.
Francesco Favino.
Yeah, there you go. Francesco. The cut is way too tight. It's a beautiful jacket, however.
That's a very Espagnolo or
it's a Italiano. Ugh, that bolo. I hate bolos. They should be illegal. There are.
Never heard of a bolo before.
A bolo is the Western thing with the two strings that come down the side.
Oh,
that's
right.
like the Western kind of style for when you go to a wedding or a funeral. You dress up instead of having a tie. You have like some piece of turquoise with these two strings. It's a bolo, and it's just people have been trying to make that dressy, and it doesn't look. He just looks like I don't know. It's too tight. Too tight. Big Neapolitan mug on this guy.
Yeah.
And that's the very famous director, right? Andrea, what's her name? She is the person responsible for
the trilogy.
For My Brilliant Friend, which was some of the most brilliant television I've ever seen.
She's carrying the movie. I don't know why she needs Angelina Jolie, but I guess it just means that it's a lot more bums on seats. I gotta say, right there, she may be a pain in everyone's ass, but that woman is
she's
just
on
another level.
So it's next level beauty.
Yeah, it's a living, walking doll right there. It's pretty crazy stuff.
And it's crazy as she really does look like her dad when you see pictures of her father. Holy crap, they look much alike. So much. God, yeah. It's insane.
For the longest time, I couldn't get past it.
Yeah, it's tough.
Hey, here's
Ava Green.
Ava Green. Oh, there's our Vesper. Oh, look at that color. Jesus, girl. Oh, man.
Wow. See, if you have that dark hair, you gotta be, and that light skin, you gotta be wearing these beautiful popping gem colors. So gorgeous.
That. I mean, the sleeves were a little Ace Frehley, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not fitting her well. She's uncomfortable. You could tell. Oh boy. Great. Wow, she's pretty. Wow. Love that fresh look. The hair, though. Please, hairdressers, please run to Venice, guys. I know you're still out there. There's a million gay dudes out there. Go to Venice and start fixing everybody's hair. Because God, where are all the hairdressers?
Isn't Emporio Armani like a non-Armani?
It's AX. It's their their consumer line.
It's their Tudor.
It's less than their Tudor.
Less than a Tudor.
Yeah.
Wow.
She looks angry.
Yeah, she does.
That's Duran Duran? Oh no, who is this?
This is some sort of. It looked like an Italian version of
One Direction.
Take that, something like that. They're it's the same thing, same exact business model. But so it's Italiani, guardali, mamma mia, che faccia, proprio Italiani. Gesù. This is very nice. I like this.
Look at her. Wow, look at that. Oh my god.
Oh, who's up next? Do you know Maneskin?
Yeah.
This
The
is a
band
big band. Yeah, this is their Danish bass player. And she's
Okay.
turned into a sex symbol.
Okay.
But these people were, these kids were homeless on the streets of
Yeah.
Milan for years, busking.
Yeah.
And they just exploded. And now she's a fucking sex symbol.
I wish she had just not gone to Forever 21 to pick up that dress, though. Because that's what that looks like. She went to Strawberry.
It's Armani.
She took
It's
That's
Armani.
Armani? God,
Yeah.
Giorgio. What's going on? Now that's pretty. Now that's what he does. Look at that lilac
Wow, that
dress.
is lovely.
Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, God, does she look lovely? Perfect. Oh my God, look at the hem on that thing. It's heaven. And the perfect necklace. Oh man. Okay. Look at this stripper. Oh,
What kind of eye? That's not smoky eye, right? That's
that's a train wreck. That's
raccoon.
it's raccoon.
Oh, that's raccoon.
Yeah, it's too
It looks like she had smoky eye, but she stayed up late in some guy's place and started crying, and then doing the walk of shame the next day.
Yeah, no.
This is some.
You want to see the best eye makeup that's ever been? Get Kevin O'Con's book, and you'll just drop dead. The most amazing.
Emily Ratajkowski.
In Gucci, does anybody care about Gucci anymore? Like, who knows who's designing for them now? She's never understood her.
Ugly pretty, right?
She's ugly pretty. She's so ugly, she's pretty. Like, people talk about her. She's got a. Oh God, I never got it. The dress is kind of interesting. I would have.
She has the banging body though.
She's got a crazy figure. Well, is it?
Natural,
Yeah, you could tell.
Yeah.
That the color is divine. The dress is. It's wild. She looks.
I like the color with her olive, warm skin.
Mm.
Yeah, like the color.
Yeah.
When I was with Kendra Hyde, I was like, well, who's the greatest body of this generation? And she said Emily Ratajkowski.
Yeah, I mean, her body is crazy, and she's got a big caboose too.
Yeah,
unbelievable. Yeah, I love the dress. I don't know who designed that because I have no idea who's at Gucci right now.
A lot of people doing these big high fronts, odd.
Yeah.
This is odd shit.
Yeah, we've been seeing that on the red carpets lately. Just a stiff, high front. I don't know what the deal is with that. I don't know. It's very spacey.
Yeah, there's a lot of Gianmarco Tamburi. That's nice.
There's Sveva again. I thought I saw.
Simple. Jewelry, darling.
Love that updo. That updo.
Updo is beautiful.
Everything.
There she is again, Sveva.
She's everywhere.
She's hard looking. She has that kind of old fashioned, hard looking Italian look. Yeah.
That tie's even worse.
Federica Rossellini
and Vivienne Westwood, really?
She's not Isabella's daughter?
Must be.
Once you're a Rossellini, you're in. This guy is an absolute complete legend. He's one of my favorite actors of all time. Alessandro Borghi. He's in a film called Otto Montagne, The Eight Mountains. Oh my God. He's from Rome, and he does the most amazing North Italian accent and dialect. I was convinced he was, and then I saw him in an interview, and he's fucking Romano.
And Italians can never trim their beard. The Italians have the worst barber style there is. Even the most beautiful man who's ever walked the face of this earth, which is Franco Nero, he always had that beard that went halfway to connect to his chest hair. It's gross. Guys, trim your neck. No, it never looks good. That's so Italian. That tie's horrible. And it's Armani. It's Valentino.
Oh, it's Valentino.
Yeah, well, he's been dead forever, so who knows? Those names don't mean what they used to mean anymore. Oh, Jesus Christ. Is this one of the Kardashians?
It's just slutty.
Oh,
why
look,
are you wearing that on this
oh, God.
classy event? See, this is so like, look at me, everybody.
This is Met Gala.
But yes, the whole point is
very
to
Met Gala.
get the eyes on you and make it look like you didn't really try.
Yeah.
There's a lot of remade faces.
We need to really get rid of the see-through dresses on the red carpet.
Yeah, it's crass, ladies. Ladies, it's
that's
crass.
Beautiful.
That's nice.
That's very pretty.
That's really nice. And she has a reverso.
Look at her.
Oh, see, you paused it at the right time.
Yeah.
Oh, Jude Law.
Who is
now? This is how Jude Law showed up on the red carpet itself. He had a black T-shirt and this sort of light scarf.
He's got an
tie.
ascot, just loosely
ascot.
just that's his personal style, and it's fine.
I like that.
Yeah, he looks great. He's so handsome. My God.
I mean, that dude was he's definitely been on a yacht in the Mediterranean for a while,
of course
right?
he has, yeah. In Brioni, well, of course.
Is that what he's wearing? Brioni?
Wearing Brioni, yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, exactly.
I think his skin tone looks excellent. That's
he's the golden god there.
And with those blue eyes and the golden skin, it's just really, really nice.
Yeah.
I'm not crazy about the outfit look with those really sharp peak lapels. I'm guessing it's hard to kind of see the layering.
Giant peak lapels.
Then with like a low cut t-shirt and then the floppy little.
Yeah, it's like he's like.
It's not my thing. But that's yeah. I don't know. I'm not as
she's a full-figured gal, so she's wearing enough fabric. She's very buxom.
Yeah,
and works for her. I don't know.
She looks
what that
glamorous.
Aquamarine disaster is on the second to left. That's hideous.
Is that a woman?
Do you guys know this actor? He was in a lot of interesting stuff.
That's Aaron Taylor Johnson. That's the guy. Yeah, dude, I'm all over this. They want him to be James Bond, and I say no because he talks like this. His name, hi, this is Aaron Taylor Johnson.
I think he has a gold Santos on as well. I'm trying to figure out. He's definitely super buff.
Oh, he's ripped to shreds.
Yeah.
What's cool is he's married to that much older director, and he's like, fuck all y'all.
Now that is.
Yeah,
a gold Santos, right? With the skeleton, or it might be one of those ones with the little aeroplane rotor.
Yeah. That is not James Bond. He's trying.
No,
but it's
I loved him in Anna Karenina. Have you seen the Anna Karenina, the version with Keira Knightley? He plays. I don't want to say it wrong. Vrodsky. Oh, he was so cute in that one. He was like blonde. I don't know. It was just that movie. I love that movie so much, but. Other than that, I don't see him as Bond.
He's definitely showing off the watch a lot, man.
They practically gave him the job. They announced him pretty much. Everybody but Eon Production said he was the next Bond. And then they backpedaled like crazy.
Because of you. Yeah. They heard your complaints.
They heard your complaints, man.
They subscribed to the iBashers YouTube
Now, what
channel.
about his trim there?
It's horrific. Trim that beard. Give elongate your neck. You're a buff, handsome guy. He's very handsome, no doubt. That tuxedo, he's flawless. He's flawless.
Right.
Flawless. Everything to the
But you would trim it. You would trim it up to here.
Trim it right along the edge to give yourself that nice. He's got a sharp jaw. Accentuate it. Don't do this sloppy. I've been in Puglia for the last 2 weeks on a raft. It just looks ridiculous. I don't know.
I think this is the best I've ever seen. He's always been a handsome dude, but fuck me, like.
But he's got his Jewish grandmother's 86-year-old grandmother's glasses on. Those are horrific sunglasses. She was in Boca, and she goes, "Aaron, take these glasses. They'll look great on the red carpet in Venice."
Well, when he does this face,
he's trying to do the Bond face.
A little stupid.
Yeah, because he's trying hard to be James Bond, but he's got a really high voice. Right, the name's Bond, James Bond.
Coming full circle to the boys when they sat down for their interview.
Yeah, they're having fun.
I mean, what is this jacket made of? What is that fabric?
Literally dolphin.
The god particle. It's made of it's just.
I don't care too much for what Brad's got on.
It doesn't have the same. It doesn't have the same texture because when you see the light on Clooney's jacket, you just see the different,
iridescent,
the dynamic, the shadows and everything.
It's probably
it has a
super lightweight wool, cotton, and silk combination, and it's George, so he had it expertly tailored, double vent, no pocket square, which I'm surprised by him. He usually does have one. But he's being light. I love that jacket. It's gorgeous.
Oh God,
it's beautiful.
I want
for
that.
Summer.
If it was just Brad, I would be obsessing over that blue, the jacket. But next to George Clooney, But the thing is, them next to each other with those colors and that like light theme they're going for, they're complementing each other actually by standing next to each other. Their style really is. They're making each other look better.
Yeah. You almost got some good watch shots there for a minute.
Yeah, I'm going to try and pause it now because he puts his finger out as he points down, and it's a lovely shot.
Yeah, it's just
you see, this is not pink at all. This is that presage that you were talking about. Look at that, just the the jacket, that's
Yeah.
a little bit too much cuff, but that's okay. He's extending,
His arm. That's
and the
all that
fucking gorgeous watch.
is.
That's everything right there. Look at that. Everything.
Yeah.
He doesn't have his fourth button on though.
It's hot. It's hot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look at them. They're just being goofballs.
Oh, they've been goofing the entire time while they're here, just messing around. I gotta say, is it bad? But Brad looks a little hungover, a little puffy.
I think Brad's had at least 1 or 2 procedures.
He's looking a little.
I think he had an eye lift, and I think he's had a little bit of Juvederm put inside. I think he's got a little bit of filler.
Yeah,
going on
he's got
that
some
she puts.
filler. I think as you age, you lose volume in your face, and one way that they say will make you look more youthful is putting it back. But the problem is that it usually looks so thick and padded, it doesn't look like natural volume, so it doesn't work the way you want it to work.
Sure. Now, about 10 years ago,
What's wrong with losing volume in your face? I want to.
This is the thing. This is the thing. There isn't anything wrong with it. It's part of aging, and especially if you already have like a baby face or you have a lot of chub in your face, losing that volume might look great. But if you want to look youthful, that's the thing. People care about youth because as soon as they're old, they feel like they're discarded in the world of Hollywood celebrities and in general society. But you don't need to fill it out. But then again, there are a lot of models and celebrities that were getting the buccal fat removal. So they were literally removing this part of their cheeks, so they have that really. I believe that Anya Taylor-Joy did that. But she also did lose a lot of weight, so you never really know.
Courtney Cox had the worst, and Demi Moore had the 2 worst buccal fat procedures I ever saw, because the line went straight into the crease of their mouth, and they just started looking like the Joker because they had the big Joker.
You're already a thin person. You don't need to do that.
This becomes so like this, and then it goes straight into the corner of the mouth, and it looks crazy. Now, George did have his eyes done about 10 years ago because he had really bad. Like, I'd love to have that done too.
Just put a pin in that for 1 second.
Yeah.
Sorry, man. I just want to pick up these super chats. JHB, $20. Hello, all. Happy Labor Day. Thank you so much,
Labor
JHB.
Day.
It's very rare we get
Labor Day.
a super super chats on this show. And Sean Pasha, I don't know when you sent this to us. So sorry, I wasn't watching. Early bird wishes, Oisin. Thank you so much, man. Let's get the party started early. A big brotherly hug coming your way.
That's so sweet, Sean.
Why don't we have a birthday party tomorrow on iBash?
Happy birthday, Oisin, tomorrow.
Yeah, maybe we'll do that.
Let's have a birthday party for Oisin on iBashers tomorrow. We'll get some bubbly and have some fun.
Or just buy me this jacket and this suit.
Now, listen. I mean, there's a lot of different brands.
You know what I should do? I should get that suit right in that size, and just to force me to slim down to that size.
Well,
you know what I mean?
See what's in my closet, and it hasn't forced me yet. And believe
it hasn't forced you.
No, and it should.
Because if I have a jacket just like suit, I'd be like, I'm doing it. I'm fucking doing it. I'm dieting every single day until I fit into the damn thing.
Now, you probably in your heyday, you're probably at 42.
Yeah,
and if you went out and bought yourself a beautiful jacket like that at 42, and you know what? Listen, you know how to do it. You've done it before. We've all done it before. You'd want to fit in that, look great for some event. You got something big coming up, something Liddy's doing, anything like that. Go out and buy that jacket. There's a lot of different companies that make very similar. That I don't know whose that is. I'm assuming it's Armani because he wears them often.
So nice. The way it bunches around here,
tailored. Beautifully tailored. It's perfect.
I love it.
Perfect.
We should mention Michaela's recent episode at the during the weekend. That was a really nice one.
Yeah, it was really.
You were in a bad mood at first.
Yeah, it's really cute though.
You don't even want to know what happened earlier that day. Can't talk about it right now, but no, I wasn't in a foul mood, but I try not to be so serious about it. I was kind of just teasing. People like the sarcastic humor that I guess.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Oh,
No, it's a good
thanks.
episode, and you finally showed the Seamaster kind of in a great light.
Thanks.
Cute
It
little
looks
town.
beautiful.
Yeah, there's a lot of little spots. You know, I wish I lived in a more aesthetically. We were just talking about this, like architecturally beautiful state, but you know, I'm gonna work with what I got, and it seems as though
Sure.
people are enjoying seeing these different spots. And if you ever do travel to Washington, you know where to go and maybe where to avoid.
Yeah, and you got some nice shots of the watch here by the water. I like your comments on it being a quartz and stuff like that, and like big.
Yeah,
mirrors,
Screw you, quartz chambers, because it's nonsense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a good episode. So, guys, go over
you.
and subscribe to Michaela the Chatillon. That's her channel. Lots of great watch videos and lots of great blogs and vlogs and so on. You've done a lot of kind of outdoor vlogs in the past while. Oh, yeah, I watched
I've been
this
sticking
one
to that.
last week, and you were all kind of, you were drinking wine to calm down. Oh, no, that was this week. Yeah.
I've been
but
doing
anyway.
that every week. I need to calm down so bad. I just need some wine. Oops. Yeah.
And if you like Dirk, go over and subscribe to the Eye Bashers, guys. The Eye Bashers. Very cool. Lots of fun every single day. Or
That's what's so great about it.
For
Is there
what?
something to look forward to daily? That's what's
Aw,
so
that's
awesome
sweet.
about it.
Yeah.
Really, it's like you know around what time, and you know he's going to be there for you. So something to look forward to.
Yeah, we had a nice Sunday mass yesterday. I did a kind of a Crusades background.
That's nice. That's
Kind of a
Knights
Crusades.
Templar.
Yeah, it's
Casually.
Knights Templar. Yeah, yeah, it's pretty
You're
cool.
an Anders Breivik fan all of a sudden.
It's just so metal.
Oh, it's very metal.
It's like
isn't it?
every metal cover that's ever been.
Yeah.
And I made fun of it.
That's the name of it right there on the screen, guys. Eye Bashers.
Eye Bashers.
Eye Bashers channel.
Yeah.
Go over and hang
Every
out with
day
Dirk.
but Monday and Saturday.
Very
If you're
cool.
nice, come over. If you're not, maybe we'll let you in.
Let's see the watches again. There, Dirkus. We'll never see it.
I know.
See straight through it. Looks nice with the shirt, though.
Oh, that unbuttoned.
Of course, I'm doing this. Just loving the old bluesy lately. Doing a video on watch prices at the moment. I might put that out later tonight if I get to finish it.
Cool.
But then in like 45 minutes, I might pop open some drink because
It's your
I'm
birthday.
51, baby. and the daughter's on her way home. I guess she finished her last film over there at the festival, so she's on her way back.
I'll see you guys gonna have
Just in
a drink for your birthday. That's wonderful.
Yeah, maybe put on
That
some
must
late
be
night
fun.
food. Yeah, very cool. We've been out
Aw.
and about a lot. It's been a lot of fun. Let's see, that's Cartier. Gorgeous. I wish I knew, like, if you were wearing some long black dress or something.
I am. I'm wearing.
Yeah.
I'm trying to show. I'm wearing a long black slip
that's
dress,
gorgeous.
and it's fitted, but I don't
Wow.
want to
Wow.
stamp. I'm on a
Brava.
dangerous chair,
Brava.
but
Oof.
yeah, I was trying to go for a red carpet vibe a little bit,
Wow.
but I
Nice.
couldn't go all out because that would just look a bit crazy. Unless you two decided to also do it with me and suit up, then we could all.
I was gonna suit up, but it's so
I
hot
was
and I had to
lazy.
turn my air conditioner off. And then I was like, I had the perfect tie, and then I was like, it's gonna disappear on the green screen. So I was like, I have to pick a red one. I was like, oh, shit. I have so many
Sometime.
ties, and I hardly ever wear them anymore.
Winter.
I
do it
want
in
to see
winter.
that full dress at some point. It looks very, very elegant.
Take a
Thank
picture;
you.
it'll last longer.
Stick it on
Yeah.
Instagram. Stick it on Instagram. Everybody should follow Michaela on her Instagram as well. Michaela de Chatillon.
Indeed, you should.
Thank you.
All right, guys. That is our show. Thanks so much for the couple of nice super chats there, Sean and JHB.
Legendary, folks.
Very, very nice. Thanks so much, guys. And thanks for the well wishes. Maybe we will do an Eye Bashers tomorrow for the birthday.
Sure.
You never know.
It's Speedy Tuesday. We'll make it a Sheen Tuesday.
Oh,
Sure.
that could be-
Let's
yeah.
do that. Let's make
could
that
work.
happen. That'll be fun.
Thanks for the company, guys. That was a good, fun show. Just
It was
chatting about
indeed, yeah.
stuff.
Oh, some real glamour, though. Some real outfits, some gorgeous clothes, beautiful stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah.
See you guys at the same time, same place
See you then.
next week.
Bye.